Here's John Trainer.
Yeah, you can call them little leaders. Kids as young as 8 or 9 years old fighting for their rights and the rights of other children on the Capitol floor, making a political difference long before they can make one in the ballot box. Meetings, debates, budget hearings, it's the busy work of a state politician. This week, it's the busy work of kids not yet old enough to vote. It's Children's Week in the Capitol. Those children and their families are advocating for themselves. They're on the House floor talking to representatives about which state bills impact them. And they are serious.
Right now, Nevada doesn't really have a solid plan in place for how their funds are allocated in the foster care system. So AB 111 is going to really narrow down where those funds are spent and how to more efficiently spend those funds in order to help the outcomes of the youth that are in these systems.
The question, will those young voices be loud enough to impact change? A number of bills call for reforms to child welfare and juvenile justice systems. For many state reps, their introduction to those systems will come from the families sitting in front of them.
We've had the opportunity to present a few bills around health care access as well as supports for transition age foster youth, some of the general well-being, and the response we've gotten from legislators so far has been pretty positive.
The head of Children's Advocacy Alliance, Denise Tanada, tells us this legislation seems motivated to make those crucial changes. She's gotten positive feedback for extending foster age to 21, for an audit of the child welfare system at a cost of $250,000, with the hope that the audit would find hidden money or help the state qualify for more federal funds. But there's a hurdle forming in those meetings. That hurdle is money.
Generally, we get a lot of understanding and support for the policy behind those issues and why they're needed to support our families. But ultimately, when it comes down to it, there's a limited budget, and it has to be divided out.
All right, so the next 3 weeks are crucial. That's when things move from committee to the floor for a final vote. It's going to be interesting to see what actually makes it out of committee, considering you got to find money to pay for all this stuff. As a side note here, though, talking to those young kids who are really engaged and motivated up there, the future is bright for people who are politically engaged.
Impressive.
I love it. A way in, and they're going to change the world.
Exactly right.
All right, thanks.
John, thank you. Hey, a lot of the ideas in the series come from you. If you have one you'd like John to check out, you can email those to us. Here's the address, vegaslost@news3lv.com. We also have a new hotline you can call, 702-909-2138. And in just a few minutes, John will be logging onto our News 3 Facebook page to take your questions and comments.